All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to another episode of Hollerin with Hollenbeck with friends. It's me and Joey Hollenbeck, as well as bringing on a friend. This is the second episode, and we got part 2 in a sense with Justin Heater. In this episode, what we're going to do is kind of walk down memory lane, but basically, for the most part, we're going to talk about food. I mean, that's it. Justin and Joey are just two food guys. Talk about food and talk about what to eat. And I'm telling you, as they get going into it, you can see that they just start staring in each other's eyes, and there's a connection there. While I'm over here just by myself per usual. So anyway, cover a lot of ground there, a lot of fun stuff. Even coaching your kids. One of Justin's pro tips is at the very end there, where he's going to talk to you about what one of his parenting pro tips are. And anyway, lots of stuff, lots of laughs, man. I haven't laughed like this in a long time. I feel like I say that with every episode, but they just get funnier and funnier in my mind. I don't know. When I edit it, I'm just cracking up. So just listen to it. Tell me what you think. Hit us up with questions. We'll have some other guests coming up. If you want to be on a guest, or if you want to be a guest with Hollerin with Hollenbeck with friends, hit us up. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Take care. Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.
All right, well, we got another episode of Hollerin with Hollenbeck with the guests. We've got Justin Heater with us again. Justin, you said intros. You want to do intros?
Intros.
Didn't you say you want to do intros? Or were we talking about like the other topic we were talking about? You were going to do intros. I swear you just said a minute ago about doing intros.
Intros into...
Maybe you're talking about intros about your thing going on here.
I was talking about show critiques, and... No, I'm joking.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about that too. Okay, so let's start that off. Let's just get the constructive criticism out of the way first.
Oh, no, I just had a suggestion. Have you guys... So, last episode, we demoed a fantastic beer by... What was the name of that again?
Cole Street Brewery.
And what was the...
It's called This.
It was delicious.
Absolutely delicious.
Nice little IPA. Little hop on the back end. Delicious flavor on the front end. Really satisfies the palate.
Absolutely. It was delicious.
Yeah. And I think that you guys are in a key location here in the beautiful plateau of Enumclaw. Maybe one of the things we could talk about is what's your favorite plateau restaurant?
Let's talk about that for a second. We went golfing the other day. When we're leaving golf.
Already got it.
When we're leaving golf.
Where'd you guys golf?
We went to Enumclaw Golf Course.
Enumclaw Golf Course.
Woo! And so,
Hey, wouldn't you say that Enumclaw Golf Course,
underrated?
Underrated.
Yes.
I mean,
Underrated.
the fairway, all that stuff.
The price point's on point. Mm-hmm. You can put a keg on the back of your golf cart if you want to, and nobody's going to say anything.
Yep.
Right.
Which is cool. And
it's not
closer to you.
It's not insanely busy.
No, it's not insanely busy.
You might wait a little bit, but
yeah,
not
but
much.
it's not like over the top. But the golf course is insanely underrated. Like the course itself, I think is like a really nice course.
For the value
and the views at that place.
Stupid.
Yeah,
creek running through it, like you name it.
The rock faces and stuff. It's
no question. Good course.
And you get anything from like a scratch golfer to a dude straight off the farm wearing his cutoffs.
Yeah, just have the Koopman boots.
Yeah,
I call it the Koopman boots. I've seen John Koopman golf with cow boots on. Just like not cowboy boots. I'm talking like the Rubbermaid.
You're talking about the brown, brown and tan ones. Them like what are they called? They're like the Ultra something. They're legit.
So here's the thing. We got done golfing. We head out. I go to El Camino, closed. Go to El Ranchito, closed because it's closer to my. But I'm like, you know what? We're gonna go to Mazatlan.
Mozzie.
Drive out there.
What did I tell you what I was gonna do?
Joey's out there. Joey's at Mazatlan already. He was already on his way there. He was already there. He's already sitting there. We walk in. He's already sitting there. We start going through the menu.
I had no idea it was even on there.
It says Hollenbeck Chalupa. And that came from...
We messed around and made the menu.
Dude, that came from a Hollerin with Hollenbeck episode. We were talking about the chalupa.
Did you even have a choice at that point?
No, so I've been going to that restaurant. So right across the street from there, I used to go to church with my grandparents every Sunday. And my grandma and grandpa at the time would be like... We'd always go to lunch. Like literally 99% of the time after church, we'd go to lunch. So like now, like my thing is like when I get done with church, I'm like, we're going to lunch.
Right.
Like it's just like my like
clockwork.
It's like ritual, right?
Right.
So
When you used to before COVID showed up.
we started going to Mazatlan like way back, right when they opened. And my grandpa ordered chalupa, and I didn't know what anything on the menu was, and I was like, I'll have a chalupa too. And I had it, and I was like,
This is legit.
Tommy likey. So honestly, I've been going there for probably 30 years, bro, or more. And literally, like, I've never, not one time, ordered anything different.
But the chalupa.
Ever. So then we start talking about it. We start promoting it on this thing, and Andy's like, yo, I'm putting you on the menu. And
Cardenas, Andy Cardenas.
I'm like, let's go. But I switched it up a little bit because, like, me, a big dude or whatever, I'm like, the chalupa itself, the normal chalupa, not a bad size. It's a meal, no question. I could still eat more, though. So I was like, hey, I started going there. I'm like, hey, I want the chalupa, but I want you to double everything inside of it. Like the chicken, the lettuce, the sour cream, the guac, everything. Like, double it up. And he's like, okay, done. And it's like, whatever, $14
$14?
Not bad.
Yeah, not
it's
bad
a
at all.
monster meal.
Yeah.
It's huge. And so I was like, I ran into him somewhere. I'm like, man, you should get me on the menu. Or we started talking about something. He's like, hey, I'm going to get you on the menu. And I'm like, let's go. And then we've been talking about it a lot. We were calling it the Hollelupa. We were calling it the Chalupa, Hollenbeck, Chalupa, whatever. And then I just went in there and I was like, what do you want to eat? And I'm like, you know what I want to eat? He's like, I got you. And so he brings it out. And I didn't think, I didn't even look at the menu. I didn't look at the menu one time. He didn't bring anything up, no nothing. Trav comes in with his family and I'm having a Modelo and eating this Chalupa. And next thing you know, Trav comes over and he like brings me this because everything's got to be paper now or something, right? The menu, and he like drops it in front of me. He's like, "Yo, dude, you're on the menu. You get the Hollenbeck Chalupa's on the menu."
Blown away.
I'm like, you gotta order it.
Yeah,
you didn't want to.
I did. I had it.
You did.
Oh, it was so good.
It was good, right?
It was so good.
When it's all crunched,
you got
up
to crunch
together,
it up though. That's what he said. He said you got to crunch it up.
You got to beat that shell up in there and just make it like good. And then, oh, dude,
yeah.
I might leave here and go there right now.
My wife was like, I didn't even see it at first because I'm looking like in the entrees and stuff like that.
The one with the pictures?
Yes, I'm like coloring, and they're like, I'm like, I don't see the, but no, on it was like it's in the soups and salad section, and so
it's on like all of the menu. It's like an appetizer,
but it's in the other.
But I had like 3 times, right?
Well, I don't know about that, but all I know is I saw it in the soups and salads. But it said Hollenbeck, and Jamie's like, hey, check it out. It says Hollenbeck Chalupa. I'm like, no way. Sure enough, there it was, dude. Insane.
He brings it over to me. He's like, you got to keep this menu.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And then somebody took it.
I took a picture of it and I sent it. I put it on Facebook and all that fun stuff.
That's awesome.
But hey,
real quick, if you've never tried the Hollenbeck Chalupa, go get yourself one from us
and take a picture
today.
I think Holly Graff did. I think Susan Ferguson did.
Yeah, but Holly Graff went and then she ordered a freaking bean burrito.
Yeah, I know.
Weak sauce. Holly weak sauce. Holly weak sauce.
Order the Chalupa.
These are uncertain
take
times.
A picture.
Go today. So there's a off menu heater special.
Nowhere. Where?
Yeah, at actually most of the Mexican restaurants in Enumclaw, it's the chips and salsa and water. And then quietly sneak out.
Excuse me. Can I get a bean dip?
Can I get the heater? What's that? It's chips and salsa and water, please.
It's good.
It's an off menu thing. We did that one time at the what it's different now. It's not. It was Ranchito 1, and we realized
what is Ranchito 1 now.
Ranchito, it's like
remember you. Hey, were you old enough to remember that Ranchito 1 used to be KFC?
Yes.
Yeah. You remember that back in the day, bro?
Yeah, and Skipper's used to be Pizza Hut or something like that.
No,
or behind
Skipper's used to be Jack in the Box.
Yeah, Skipper's used to be Jack in the Box.
It did.
Remember the hollow Dairy
Burger
Queen?
King used to be...
Oh, Dairy Queen used to be where the Forest Service
right.
is.
Yeah.
No, that was Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Burger King, it was over by the... it's now...
No, Herfey's.
Herfey's.
No,
and now it's Papa Murphy's.
Yeah.
So anyway, we just fly through restaurants.
Shit is real.
Rest in
around
peace.
Just run a
Burger
train
King.
on restaurants.
Well, then who shows up? Taco Bell and just builds the nicest restaurant in town.
I know.
Just the biggest shit food, but like the best restaurant in town. Dude, best looking restaurant.
There was
in town.
a line forever when it first came out. But you know what? Once you kind of get, okay, it's
Just
cool.
grade F meat.
Yeah, you
Come
get it.
on
You're like,
through.
oh, this is really good. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to start hitting up the actual restaurants.
I'm tired of feeling good. Let's go to Taco Bell.
I'm tired of feeling really healthy and good about my life.
I
haven't had the shits in a while. Let's go to
I
Taco
need
Bell.
to clean myself out. So, talking about food, you're a food guy.
Oh yeah.
Now, what does that mean? Like, what do you mean by food guy? Like
Talk me through this right
Yeah,
now.
'cause
I'm
you're-
kind of fired up right now.
there you
Yeah.
go.
I'm kind of.
All right.
I got them tingles right now.
You know what's a food guy? It's sort of like Thursday at noon. You start thinking about Friday night's dinner or Saturday night. What are you gonna do? Like,
Thursday at noon?
Yep.
What about Tuesday at noon? Thinking about
Yep.
Tuesday night dinner.
yep.
What about Tuesday morning when you wake up and start thinking about Tuesday night dinner?
That's so stupid.
You know what though? Like,
True story though. That's what I do.
I'm trying to live for the weekend where you're just gonna take your time. It's like,
I feel like I need to play a song like "Everybody's working for the weekend."
I feel like it's like a good love making session where
What
you
is
like
it?
light the candles and you're like you've planned it out a little bit. You know,
I
it's
feel like you're on a different level than me. I just like to fire up the grill and go have a couple cocktails and get ham.
oh yeah. No, I
So tell me this: give me your go-to meal.
go to.
Like if you could pick one meal on the grill right now that like you're pretty dialed in at, what would it be?
So I've got a
You got a
pellet
Traeger
smoker.
talk?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you got.
So
the
I got the Green Mountain.
Green Mountain. Told me that.
Probably my go-to right now, and that's what I feel like I've got dialed in, is Blue Max Meats
Go on.
makes a hickory tri-tip
Go on.
that is just it's a dry rubbed tri-tip, and it's pretty bizarre looking because it's almost black when you buy it. But bring it home and set the
How
smoker.
good is Blue Max, by the way? Their meat is stupid.
Is it
Oh,
stupid
so
good?
Yeah, have you ever been there?
Okay, when you say stupid, I'm like a young. I'm
I
like an
meant
old.
like it's bananas. Like it's
I'm
good stuff.
I'm an
It's
old guy. Like,
legit.
oh, it's stupid.
No, you're not.
Okay,
You're
I'm
younger
kinda-
than me, bro.
I'm a millennial. I'm kidding.
Start on the far left with the cured meats.
Yep, and work your way around.
Yeah, just do yourself a favor and get a pound of trail mix.
Is it good stuff there?
Oh, it's so
Trail
good.
mix is just like smoked cheese. It's like smoked cheeses and like all their meats,
Really?
like just in a package.
Bag of awesome.
A bag of awesome,
Yeah. Bacon candy. Is it candied bacon or bacon candy?
dude.
Candied
Hey,
bacon.
I think we're giving some shout outs. We need to get Blue Max on here just to like. Okay, all right.
You just burn everything they give you.
So I'll say this before.
Yeah,
I
hey,
just
we're gonna
got that.
sponsor you. Hey, look what I made.
Did
Tri-tip.
right?
It's a tri-tip, like a 6-inch tri-tip. The thing was like a foot wide before you started it. You just don't know how to use a thermometer. Trav, you need to pull that thing at like 135. Okay. 235?
235. 555.
I ate it and didn't die.
No, Blue Max is legit.
So I want to. If you're gonna give a shout out to Blue Max, I don't know the owner's name. I should know that. I've met him like 20 times. But before Blue Max blew up and was Blue Max, they were at Rose's IGA across the street in Buckley.
Yeah.
And
Because you used to live in Buckley, right?
still do, man.
I thought you lived in Enumclaw now.
No, I haven't made it yet.
You're in Yuckley.
Still in Yuckley. It's awesome if you Yelp a restaurant in Buckley, like 12 of the 15 restaurants are Enumclaws. Well, there you go.
What restaurants are even in Buckley?
That Mexican restaurant.
They
The
actually
one right, they used to be like
Locos
the,
Tortas.
didn't they used to be called like the White Horse or something?
There's still the White Horse. Yeah,
That's moved down the road though.
Yeah,
it
everybody
used to
says
be
it's
the
good.
one on the corner. Used to be the White Horse.
yeah.
That's before your time and yours.
I'm young, so I get that.
He's younger than you.
Not really.
I'm young as shit.
You actually got held back. You got held
I
back.
did.
I know this.
Yeah.
You told me this before.
Yeah, it's
How old are you? 36 or 37?
like
Be honest.
38.
He doesn't.
No,
know
you're
all
not.
this.
I'm 38.
I'm 38.
January 26th.
I'll be 39
That
in,
makes
in
sense
October.
because you just said he got held back a year.
Yeah.
So that would
The
make
crazy
sense,
thing
Trav.
is that I view Justin in like a younger phase, even though he's like probably 4 months younger than me. I still view him as like a year younger than me.
When did you hold back or whatever? How old were you?
preschool. I
Oh,
don't know.
like
Sorry.
way young.
Yeah.
Dude,
way
Justin,
young.
honestly, Justin kind
You
of
think it
looked
helped
like he
you?
didn't want me to bring that up. I'm sorry.
Hey, real quick, do you think that it helped you?
sorry.
I don't. I don't know.
So like my daughter, my oldest daughter, her birthday is September 4th. And so the cutoff is August 31st, right? Mm-hmm. So we could have tested her and got her in, and she would have been the oldest in her class, right? Or the youngest in her class, right? Either way, like oldest in her class if she would have went to that one, or youngest in her class, vice versa, right? And we talked to her preschool teacher, and they're like, give her the gift of a year, she's gonna excel. And she's she's a freak athlete. She school to her is like she does it with her eyes closed, like nothing. And I'm like, good call. Like she destroys it, and she doesn't know any different. Like
Justin was a little opposite of that,
but now
probably could have held back like 2 more years.
She's just getting ready to dive into middle school this next year. But like she's just like a freak when it comes to like sports and school, like everything. It just comes super easy to her. So like to me, I'm like, oh, that's great.
Right.
Yeah, I'd say athletics for me it was a good move. I was always on an upper tier, but I mean, you got a year on everybody.
Sure, like you just mature, right? Mm-hmm. You got hair in your nuts, nobody else does. Like I get it.
Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a mix. It's a mixed bag.
It's great.
For dudes, you're a little late on that joke.
I've had some Cool Street brews right now.
This guy's gonzo right now.
Not gonzo. I'm more like a Fozzie Bear.
He's gonzo.
I'm a little Fozzie Bear.
Okay, you just sit back and you can listen to this tomorrow.
You know what? I'm going to enjoy this podcast. I'm going to take a nap.
Hey, when you get to animal stage, let's talk.
Hey, here we go. Do it.
Bang.
Okay, so you were talking about your Green Mountain Traeger.
Oh, okay. And the tri-tip secret recipe.
So that's the meal?
Oh, so I do a tri-tip sandwich.
Oh, yeah, it's so legit.
Yeah, so...
You do like a crusty bread or you do like a soft bread?
So what you could do, this is my boy Gents pointed this one out
Gents Nielsen.
Yeah. So you take, you get the Seattle Bakery, or is it Seattle? They make those hoagie rolls, the French hoagie rolls.
I'm buying what you're selling, bro.
Set the oven at 400 and put them in there for 5 minutes.
Butter them or mayonnaise them?
It gets better. You got to go throw down the Alabama white sauce.
Don't fucking talk dirty to me right now.
It's going to get weird. I can tell.
Do not talk dirty to me right now.
Joey's harder than a moon
Hold on,
rock.
you put any chimichurri on that thing or anything? Like, what do you do?
No, it's a little simpler than that. This is homegrown. This is simple.
Homegrown.
Joey's adjusting himself right now. he's ready to roll.
Shit, I'm harder than a moon rock right now.
Doesn't even bother me. We're talking about food.
Did you just say Alabama white sauce on the bread? guys really tugging on the old heartstrings right now.
Are you familiar? Have you dabbled?
Just cleaning my ears out. What was that?
One more time, please.
Alabama white sauce? Me? Give me a pillow. Give me a pillow for my lap. Bro, that sounds delicious.
I'll see myself out.
I would normally do like a chimichurri or something like that over the top of that, but bro, that sounds good.
Okay, what's Alabama white sauce for the layman? Not me. I know what that is.
Bullshit. Tell us what it is.
It's just like a thud. It's like a thud workout. It's just
it's a barbecue sauce.
But a little different.
It's a white
vinegar.
It's like a mayonnaise vinegar base
with the
shut up. It's like a vinegar based mayonnaise like barbecue sauce.
All right, so 1 cup mayonnaise.
No olive oil.
A little bit, maybe
1
for
cup
the
mayonnaise.
healthy people.
Nope.
Quarter cup horseradish sauce.
That's better.
And then 2 teaspoons vinegar.
Okay.
Salt and pepper to taste, of course.
Hey, where's the olive oil?
Dude, here's the thing right now.
Hey, real quick.
Joey's going to fake that he can't start his car and hang out with you. Joey's going to be like, can I take the couch? Justin, my car can't start.
So where's the Alabama white sauce?
I was told there was Alabama white sauce.
Tell me like wingy.
So anyway, okay, so you put it on there. Delish. Jens Nielsen turned you on to this one?
No, he turned me on to the bread. The bread is his twist, which is money. So to finish the white sauce.
Yeah.
Google it, find your favorite recipe or rendition. But so we were under the basic best items of the recipe, ingredients, also known as, and lemon. Lemon's important. Lemon to taste. I like a lot because I like it tangy. And onion and
you put
garlic
onion
powder. Onion and garlic powder.
Powder.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, But what's important is if you make that like right as you're throwing your meat on, no, go home. You got to put that in the morning in the refrigerator.
You listen to this?
Yeah, you put it in and let it go in the refrigerator.
Is that the best part?
You gotta let all the flavors melt.
So the thing is, like, you don't throw it in like 5 minutes before and just go for it. You gotta let it just sit.
You gotta let those flavors talk. Ruminate,
mingle, hang out together.
If they can meld, dude. That's exactly, dude. The horseradish side of it was a little more kick than I would normally think of, but on the buddy, I'll put that on a fucking shoe right now. That sounds delicious.
All I can say is
I'll put that on your flip flop, bro.
So let's get back to the meat.
Oh,
actually, you know what? So as soon as you're done with your white sauce, what I like to do is red onions, sliced thin, vinegar, sugar, water, in a bucket, throw it in the fridge. You're going to pickle some onions.
Really?
Yep.
Vinegar, water, what'd you say?
Vinegar, water, sugar.
Yep.
Pickle your onions.
Quick onion. Quick pickle.
Yep, quick pickle. It takes, I don't know, 4 to 6 to 8 to 12
hours.
Then to the meat. So give yourself some time. Throw that bad boy in at noon.
So you pickle the onions. You do red onions.
Red onions.
Red onions is the way to go. It's vinegar. Red. What's it? What's the shit? Red
wine vinaigrette.
Red wine vinegar. Yep.
Or red wine vinegar. That, or if you don't have
sugar.
it.
Joey's by the way, Joey.
Heat that stuff up, simmer it down, pour that thing in a jar while it cools. Boom, dude.
Let me tell you this.
Take a grown man to his knees.
Here's a little secret.
Hey, it'll take a grown man to his knees.
To his knees.
I'm on my knees right now,
dude. Throw a little water in a pot.
Okay.
Get the boil going. Throw the Kraft macaroni noodles in. Okay. Get that boiling like seven minutes or so.
Hey,
Drain the water.
Go on.
Okay. Throw a stick of butter in there. Throw in
whole stick.
Full stick. Who cares? We only live once. Throw in the macaroni and cheese powder. Stir it up. You're good to go. Right?
Only butter. You don't add any milk.
Oh, a little bit of milk. Gotta get a little bit of milk.
Have you ever tried just making it with a dollop of sour cream in there? Then you don't need the milk or the butter. You just whip it all together. Rich, creamy.
Shut up.
Oh, wow.
Quit ruining how amazing that sounds. That sounds great.
Just put a scoop of sour cream in it instead of the butter and the milk. It's
Guys,
all the same, bro.
2 slices of bread. Throw it in a toaster. Put it on 4. So anyway, so your meat, your tri-tip.
Yeah, let's talk about your meat.
So I would
let's
recommend
talk about your meat.
Heats meat.
Heats meat. No later than noon, unless you want to eat at 10 o'clock at night.
Noon? You go that long on that thing? What temp you cook it at?
225.
For how long? You got to go for like 6 hours?
So here's the deal. Don't get any hotter than 185. You can let it get hot. We're not making steak. It doesn't need to be rare.
Bro, we're real quick.
I love this.
Real quick.
I love this.
I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. Have you ever done the reverse sear on a ribeye, like a 1 or 2 inch thick ribeye?
Oh yeah, where you smoke
No, you
it?
smoke it. So like me, I'm a Traeger guy. I don't have the Daniel Boone or the Green Mountain. But you take that thing, let it come to room temp, put a little olive oil on it, season it up really well, throw both sides, throw it on the smoker for about an hour just on smoke. Just let that thing smoke. You'll look at the ribeye when you open it to flip it at like 30, 35 minutes, and it's like separating itself. Okay, it's like Trav's dick.
So it's huge.
It's like Trav's dick after a whiskey night. From what I've heard.
So it's massively huge. Okay.
So it's like
I don't get it, but okay.
It's like humping with a rope. So
wait, marshmallow in a keyhole?
You pull that thing off, you pull that thing off, and then you crank that grill up as hot as it'll go, and then you sear that thing off till it hits your internal temp. Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm about ready to go buy some steaks.
That sounds delicious.
Have you ever done it? I'll cook for you. I'll cook it up for us. We'll do a barbecue one night. I will cook it up. We'll do it.
Oh,
show you how to do it. Dude, I'm telling you, the smoke in it and the meat itself separates. Oh, dude. Trev, what you doing, bud? Playing Candy Crush?
Yeah, I'm crushing you. Legit. What do they say? What do they say? Good.
This guy's wasted right now. Yo, hey, Sean, shout out to Cold Street Brewery. Travis's tankard.
Yeah, little tankard. Anyway, back to the meat. Heat's meat.
Okay. $2.25 for 3 to 5 hours.
Literally, probably people are cooking this right now.
What's awesome about this type of cooking is you throw it in and it's like, all right, time to get productive. And you do whatever you need to do around the house every hour. Open that baby up, finger swipe, and
Give me the pillow.
Joey's in love. I'm gonna just move
dude.
out. I'm out. You
You
guys
need to
just-
figure out how to cook, bro.
You guys finish this thing together. I think you guys.
Trev, you need to learn how to cook.
I did. I just told you my mac and cheese.
No, you told me you cooked a turkey for the first time like 3 months ago.
Yeah, I know it was great. So anyway,
Beginning of quarantine, you cooked a turkey.
does Rachel
Remember-
and the
hey,
kids
let-
appreciate this? Are they like, thank you so much for the delicious food, Justin? Or are they like, what's for dessert? We got some.
Rachel, she's in. Kids are like, we're going to Travis's house.
Because they want the mac and cheese night. Absolutely. Yellow night, bro. Throw some corn in it.
Yellow
yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Throw corn in your mac and cheese.
Throw some applesauce in that puppy. Anything yellow. Just stir it up. Joey's
Joe
leaving.
just left.
Cornbread. Anything yellow. Stuff some orange juice. Orange banana juice. The worst juice in the world.
Wait, have you guys ever put Frank's hot sauce on mac and cheese?
Hey, I put that shit on everything.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, Frank's, dude. Hey, seriously though, I'll go for some wings right now.
Dude, I could eat fat.
I'm into like this huge wing kick right now, like insane. Like all I wanted to eat is wings.
all day.
I mean, not all day.
Breakfast,
but like,
lunch, and dinner.
No, but I'm down for like
Dessert.
I'm down to crush some wings.
I
Best
love
wings within 25 miles.
Cascadia. So good. You know what? Pizza Hut actually has some really good wings. I know it's weird. Pizza Hut has got some good wings. But I like
Old Country
Cascadia.
Buffet.
Best wings. You know who's good? Mint has good wings. The Mint has good wings.
Mint has great wings, but they throw a little bit too much blue cheese on there for me. I'm not a big blue cheese guy.
Tell them to put it on the side.
Okay, I can do that.
Bro, have you ever tried their hot wings there?
Yes.
The Mint.
That's a Mike Martinez shout out.
I literally licked one of those wings and I couldn't breathe for like an hour.
Whoa.
Them bitches are hot, dude.
Whoa. So you got to head a little south, but it's in the 25-mile range. Powerhouse in Puyallup.
Oh, yeah.
They do a hot wing, but with a blue cheese wasabi dip. Game over. Yeah.
This guy really knows how to get me.
I have never seen Joey so turned on in my life right now.
This guy really knows how to get me, buddy.
Let her buck.
It's a good combo. All right, so you're talking about are we done with your meat yet? Are we there yet?
It's just been on for 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's probing it. We got 179, close enough. Pull it, wrap it in tinfoil, pop a bottle of wine or your favorite beverage. Take a few minutes, give it a half hour. So the secret is
Let it keep cooking.
let it keep cooking, but also cool down. My thought is, and many other in my profession, that if you cut the meat while it's hot, everything that's good inside of it is going to be on the plate when you're done cutting it. So you let it cool down, and then you slice it as thin as you feel comfortable slicing, and stack those hoagies that you just toasted high. Throw some of your favorite cheese on it.
What would you go with?
Swiss. All day long.
I gotta get out of here.
And you've already got the oven set at 400 because you toasted your bread.
I gotta get out of here. I'm hungry as shit right now. This guy is really on my heartstrings right now. I gotta get the hell out of here. I didn't think for a second you were gonna say Swiss. Damn you. Bro, you were trying to horseradish cheddar on that?
I got it in my fridge.
Dude, I'm coming over. My car won't start. I'm out. I'm coming over.
Dude, that's our next shirt. I'm
My
coming
car
over.
won't
My
start.
car won't start.
I got a feeling.
Where are you going? I got a event at the Buckley Eagles. Heater, my car won't start. I'm in Buckley.
Sorry, dude.
Come on over.
Check it out tomorrow. It might be that I'm in the wrong gear. So anyway, so you're eating this stuff.
No, we're not there yet. You got to stack this baby, right?
Dude, this is a 45-minute conversation of just this.
It's worth it.
It is worth it.
I hope y'all at home are taking notes.
Yeah.
So anyway, now you're gonna pull out your white sauce. If you're a saucy guy, both sides of the bun.
No, I like how you threw some horseradish in that Alabama white. That's legit.
Solid. So white sauce it up. You got your meat, melted cheese.
Why it gotta be white?
We're moving on. Not the
Throw
time.
the onions on.
Not
it.
the time.
And we just made this on Sunday for my sister-in-law Laura's birthday. Happy birthday, Laura!
Okay, so we're hitting this one. Sister-in-law's birthday.
Yep. And we threw a little arugula on it.
What is arugula?
It's like a peppery lettuce. It
Yeah.
tastes kind of peppery. It kind of has like a. It's really good, but it has like a peppery type lettuce. You know what I like to do? As I do like pizzas.
Yeah.
Like you can get like organic like doughs from Trader Joe's that are like they're frozen, but they're doughy like actual pizza dough.
Yeah.
So what I do is let them hang out, and then I'll put like a Alfredo type sauce all over it.
Yeah.
And then I'll put bacon on it
Yeah.
and arugula, and then I'll drizzle it with honey. I'll cook it. I'll get them hot on the grill, like kind of grill them up so they get blackened up on a gas grill or grill, whatever grill I'm cooking on.
You know this, Justin?
And
No,
then I'll pull them off as they're getting warm, and I'll put like an Alfredo like mushroom sauce on there, and then I'll put it back on with Gruyere on there, because it melts really well. It melts really well with a little bit of mozzarella. Put that on there with bacon, and then I'll cook it off till the cheese melts, and then pull that thing off, and then douse it with arugula, and then hit it with honey.
Yep.
Dude. Sounds delicious.
Yo,
That does sound delicious.
This is a foodie episode. I
This
guess.
is a great foodie. Here's the thing, guys. Little Tostitos bag, pop it open. Grab a nice glass plate. Okay, you got to make sure that glass plate's good. Sprinkle those Tostitos on it. Throw a little Mexican cheese because kind of got a combo.
Cojita.
Yeah, whatever. It could be cajita. Could be
Are you getting the
blend,
Mexican
Tillamook
blend?
Mexican
could be mozzarella and
could be-
cheddar together.
Could be Lucerne Mexican blend.
Yeah, $5.99 on the weekends.
Lucerne.
Once in a while.
Lucerne Mexican blend.
Just sprinkle that over it a little bit, okay? And then here's the kick. Everyone's like, "Oh, wow, it's ready for the microwave." Like, not yet.
Oh,
Okay?
microwave.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
And wait, what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up a taco seasoning packet and just kind of sprinkle it on top. Just nice on top.
All right, wait a second. While you do that, are you playing E40 Sprinkle Me Love?
And then, well, I'm on pause on Madden 21, Madden 20, and then you put it in the microwave. Minute 30. Okay, use the oven glove. Big thing. Use the oven glove because it's going to be a hot glass plate coming out of there,
Minute 30.
And
So it's a
then-
3-minute meal.
and you're ready to go. Oh, I'm sorry. How long does your guys take?
Couple hours.
Exactly.
Listen, if you want street cred with that recipe, you can't just say minute 30. It's got to be like a minute 37.
Minute 69.
Minute 69.
That's 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
Perfect. Doesn't matter.
Sizzle and cheese is what we call it in my house. All right. So
I
anyway,
like sizzles.
So you're at your
Hey,
arugula.
real
wait,
quick, I like sizzles.
You like sizzles?
Yeah.
What's that?
You just said sizzle and cheese.
I like sizzle and cheese.
I like sizzles.
I like sizzles too.
I'm in.
I don't know what sizzles are, but I'm down.
You said sizzle and cheese. They call them sizzles.
Ow, I didn't know that. Sizzles.
Yeah, what do you know?
Hey, have you guys ever done the keto route?
We got a keto Tommy guy. He does that for us. So
man.
Wait, hold on just a sec. 1 sec.
We don't do that.
Best-
Does it look like we do keto, bro? We're drinking fucking
We do
full-on
meat-
beer.
we
wheat
do
beer
Mito.
right now.
Yeah.
We're drinking wheat beer.
we do
right now.
greedo,
Well-
where we just get greedy with our food and eat a lot of it.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, best thing, maybe I've done a fad diet or two, but keto,
shit.
best thing in it is, I know, right? Don't need it, but
Trav does them too.
Yeah, I do a fat diet. You said fat diet, right?
fried cheese, like a fried cheese.
In the microwave. We're talking like fresh in the microwave, straight out of the
No,
microwave.
bro, you don't. We don't use a mic. I don't use a microwave. It's
On a
radioactive.
pan.
Okay, so I guess you guys have a bunch of time in your lives. I'm a busy guy. I work hard. I got to jam stuff in.
You're on the NES most of the time.
Those games don't play themselves, Joey. So anyway, so what's a fried cheese? How do you fry cheese?
You ever fried cheese before?
Yeah, you roll it and put it in a freaking fryer.
What do you dough it up with some stuff?
No, you just like you would do anything else. Hey, talk to him about that Nashville hot chicken I did.
Nashville hot chicken, delish stuff. Listen, this is turning too foodie. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Have you guys coached before?
Yeah.
Justin, tell me your coaching story of when you used to coach your kids before you quit because you couldn't handle it anymore.
Oh man! So
Like
I've
we all
got
have?
two coaching experiences. Pat and I coached his brother's team. I think he's 8 or 10 years younger than us. So we were.
Pat and I coached together when his brother was at high school.
Oh really?
At Enum Club.
It's kind of the same thing. Same brother.
Yeah,
Same
it's
brother.
gotta be,
Yep.
Okay.
Zach. And but this was like majors. So it's like majors where you're 10 to 12-year-olds, and it was a good experience. It was a lot of fun, teaching these young kids. To see them come in as just like balls of clay, and you mold them into men. But it was cool. I mean, we watched them all get better, and I spent a lot of time with the outfielders. What was funny though is I knew why I didn't want to be a coach. So
You I realize now why I didn't want to become a coach.
yeah, so Pat had a conflicting schedule. Oh, it's just easy. You probably talk to 9 out of 10 coaches, and it's just parents. Sorry, I just strummed the guitar.
You got a song for us right now?
Maybe later. But anyway,
Maybe later.
so anyway, we had this. Pat had a conflicting schedule, and he went out of town, and so it was myself.
I'm
and
just
then,
at home watching Jeopardy. I'm out of town.
and it was his dad, I think, was there too. And so we kind of took over coaching duties. So I was really assistant coach. Pat was head coach. But dealing with the parents of that was just a nightmare. We had this situation where I sent a kid. So I'm coaching third, and so you give the signal, touch the nose, eyebrow, build the cap.
Hey! Don't give away your signals, bro.
Sorry. 3 knocks on the trash can and
Don't give away your signals, bro.
so anyways,
They're listening.
kid goes, and one of the kids in the dugout's like, "Why'd you send him?" I look over, I'm like, "Billy, we're playing baseball here, kid."
Billy, guess what else, Billy? I'm the coach. You ever wiped your ass with a broken arm?
You find out who your friends are real quick, Billy. And even his dad starts chirping in like, I mean, the kid didn't even get thrown out, and it's like we're advancing base runners. We're playing aggressive baseball here. Let's go. Let's have some fun, kids.
You? Hey,
Yeah.
Billy, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Billy's dad.
Hey, Billy, I will roll you.
Hey, Billy's dad. Have you ever seen this signal before? That's you and me in the parking lot.
Hey,
I can't.
might
Pat.
wanna, hey, might want to hit the concession stand. It's gonna be a long night for you.
Go carb up.
I want to go grab some chiclets, bitch. Some,
It was.
what are those things? What are the little vodka cracker? Hey, might want to go. Hey, 7th inning stretch. You might want to go grab some Cracker Jacks.
You're going to get stretched. Another 17 stretch.
I'm about to roll you. And Billy, you look at me like that again,
You're out too.
I'm gonna roll you too.
Hey, Billy, you comfortable? You're gonna be on the bench while, son.
Put that mitt. You got that mitt? Put it underneath your ass. You sit on that bench for a while.
Hey, Billy, you like that sunflower seeds? Get used to it.
Oh man.
Anyway.
But I think that anybody that's going to be a parent and enjoy sports should coach some sort of youth sports before they become a parent. I go into my son's sports
Before they become a parent.
Before they
Hey,
become
excuse
one.
me, sir. What are you doing? Do you have any kids on the team? No, just took some advice from a buddy on a podcast. Just had coach out here on the soccer team. You ever play soccer before? Nope.
Just seeing if I want kids.
Learning life
Anyone want to
lessons.
get in the van? We're going to go headed for ice cream. Parents not allowed.
I'm not worried at all.
Ice cream on me. Get in.
Everyone jump in before your parents know.
Oh, you want French fries? Get in. I get some.
Coach, Uncle Coach. Gonna feed you some pickles in the dark.
All right, I'm out of here.
No, I'm joking. I'll cut that out.
I'm out of here.
Oh gosh. But now being a parent of a son that used to play sports back when we played sports, totally fresh perspective on it. You know, you disagree with something, that's a 6-year-old out there running around in a soccer.
Right.
You know, it's
Dude, I get it. I'm in this freaking. My daughter plays on this AAU team, and it is as tense as AF. Like, there's literally been like full blown like fights, like insaneness, and I'm like when she plays her normal stuff, I'm like all up in there, like screaming, like not screaming like over aggressive, but I'm like encouraging her, like whatever.
Probably over aggressive. I know he's not saying.
No. I'm being real, dude. When I go to this AAU stuff, I'm like, I'm just gonna chill.
Oh, really?
Shit is
because you
crazy,
have to,
bro. No, shit is crazy. Like at one point, like one of the coaches, like, dude, I've seen some shit in these games, and I'm like, yo, like, okay. I'm like, here. After a game got cut short one time because a fight broke out. I'm like, whoa. My eldest daughter, I'm like, hey, you're coming with me right now.
Yeah.
And you're just literally holding my hand. When we walk out this door,
move more than 3 feet away from me.
You're coming with me. Like, and when we open this door, I want you to sprint, and I'm gonna win. No, dude, I've seen some shit.
Joey's treating this like a zombie outbreak. We gotta run.
No, dude, I've seen some craziness. I'm like, you guys this is stupid. Like, some of the parents just lose their absolute mind.
Get a life. No,
yeah. I mean, but it's like, this is like a Nike Elite travel team that she's on, but it's still like, you guys, they're freaking 11 and 12. Like, you guys got to chill. But no, they don't play, dude. These people are like bananas. I'm like, okay. One of the coaches from the other team, we were winning at one point, and they're like, coach came out on the floor and was like, talking smack, this and that. Like, one of the parents started getting into it. One of the girls ran off the bench from the other team and like started hitting like the dad.
Shut
and the
up.
mom like started losing it, and then like
where are you playing?
It's a Nike Elite like travel team, bro. I'm being real with you. Like, we're supposed to be in Tennessee like right now.
Wow.
What was it like when you were on Nike Elite, Travis?
It was barely. It was just like the HUD. It was like the thud workouts.
Sorry, Trav. That was low blow.
Well, okay, so coaching.
Yeah.
I won't have Joey. You're in timeout for like 2 minutes. Let Justin get a thought out.
All right. So, best advice you can give a 4-year-old in indoor soccer: when your goalie gets the ball, go to the midway line and put your hands up, because everybody on his kid's team is like 2 feet from the goalie putting their hands up. And the thing is, like, it was just
they bunch up.
It was dumb inspiration. Like, you know, when you have a good idea, but you're just like, oh, I don't have no idea how I got there. You know, if I had good ideas all day long, it wouldn't be dumb inspiration. But it was like the one thing that he did, and he was getting the ball every time. And the rest is history. You're looking at me like,
no, I love this. No, stupid. I love this. No, you're good. Because I'm thinking of dumb inspiration.
Okay.
And it's a good segue into the next topic.
Okay.
Joey's wrestling career.
Oh,
dumb inspiration.
Can I just raise my hand?
Yeah.
So I just want to ask a couple questions. So
ask him, not me. I don't know his life.
You were a senior.
You know everything about my life.
Too much.
You were a senior when I was a freshman in high school, and probably like from like the gladiator arena perspective, one of the most amazing fun things to watch I ever saw was Joey Hollenbeck stepping into the
kiddie pool.
Stepping into the gladiator ring.
Stepping
in under the light.
And I'm gonna. Are we gonna name drop in here?
Yeah, name drop like crazy, bro, and then tag him in it.
One of the most amazing things I ever saw was when Joey Hollenbeck stepped in the ring and challenged for varsity in wrestling. It, like, the fear in his competitors' eyes. I mean, you could smell it from across the street. Did it smell
like a tri-tip and a Traeger? Did it smell like a tri-tip and a Green Mountain?
And Calbee.
No, that's that smells good. This smells interesting. Like I need to watch. It was just interesting. It was like
Where were you? Were you were you a wrestler?
No, I wrestled in junior high and I knew better.
But so you're like in like the stands watching this going. When did you see this?
I can't remember if it was a
were you
tournament.
were you like looking through the
It could have
bleachers?
been a tournament. Like you had to wrestle off before you could become like you'd wrestle off every week. So sometimes somebody would get beat and they'd be the starter, and then like the other dude that lost wouldn't be the starter. Like you wrestled off to who was going to be the starter weekly.
That's the
So I had to wrestle this dude weekly, and I was like,
Did he ever win? Not once.
but what was
Did he get
interesting?
close? But that made him better because you would retire or graduate.
I retired.
He retired from high school, aka graduating, and then he would become the next.
No, for
dude.
sure. And that was just like the whole like all the way steps down.
To be fair, he was an underclassman.
Yes.
But what was interesting was like watching these sports where you watch somebody who,
The body types were very different.
yeah, where you watch one type of athlete step into another athlete's arena. Yeah, it was really interesting. It was technique versus strength, and usually that doesn't go well, but it went really well. Huh?
Who had the technique and who had the strength in this one?
Joey did not have the technique.
That was all technique.
Joey was a Greco-Roman wrestler.
Joey just lay on the guy. That was his
Oh no,
technique.
I had some moves, bro.
Did you
I was
really?
quick as shit.
Could you beat Sean McDonald? He flew around you in the football league. Anyway, when it came, so my question.
No,
then,
we're not even talking about that. Let's get back to this.
Wrestling.
This is why we keep going rogue.
Wrestling. Did you? So you weren't in wrestling. You were in junior high,
Yeah.
but you watched this guy.
Well, you must have watched. Did you ever go to wrestling matches, like actually, like on a Friday night or?
Yo,
whatever?
that was like one of the best things. The one thing that the high school did really well was the wrestling matches.
Yeah, because
And
we
basketball.
literally won state every year for like 7 or 8 years in a row, like in the state.
They'd shut the lights off, and there were spotlights.
One spotlight in the middle of the deal.
Boom.
And that's all you would see. All the rest of the lights in the place. would be
And
off.
music, it was crazy. I mean, it was
It was intense.
yeah. At the time before UFC, it was a step away from UFC. You know, it was like they really hyped it up and did a great job. And you saw these people that you knew that were like some of the biggest badasses at their weight class go head to head with other schools.
So who else was on your? So Jeremiah Mills. Did he graduate with you, or was that okay? Jeremiah Mills.
Me, Jeremiah. You had like
A loop. I want to say there was a loop. No?
He didn't wrestle. I had Jeremiah,
JJ.
me.
Arnett.
Yeah.
JJ was on the team like for a while. Ben, who was our little guy was like Ben.
Ben. I know you're
Starts with a K maybe. Ben.
I don't know, but he looked like Skeletor by the end of the season.
No, Ben. Yeah. He had
was
to cut
Steele.
a ton of weight.
Steele?
Ben Steele, yep.
Yeah.
He had to cut a ton of weight. Harding, Dixon, and George
Yeah.
when we were coming up.
Bert. Was Bert ever in there?
Bert, yep. Well, no, Bert was with my brother. So we didn't wrestle together.
I wrestled with Brandon Burt in junior high, and he was amazing. Like,
He's a freak, right?
yeah, he
He's a
made it
good
look
dude.
easy. Where I would get out of the ring like red and sweaty, he'd get out of the ring like just another day at the office.
Like,
I don't know. You just have it or you don't.
I swear, did Zach ever wrestle? I know his
He wrestled
Zach,
Peterson?
junior high. Yeah,
junior high, but in
Yeah.
high school.
his dad was awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Crush it.
That was a fun time. That wrestling was fun. That was like probably one of my.
So right now, if we had a little wrestling match between me and Brad, how many rounds we going? Me and Brad. Joe.
You and Brad.
Yeah. Who's winning?
What's a wrestling round?
Brad will roll you in 1 second. I'm telling, dude. Brad. Hey, real quick. I'm being real with you. He's scrappy and he's one dude I will always have on my side no matter where I go.
He does look like that. Actually,
Dude, that guy. He's wrestled my brother till like the death almost. He's
why being good? Josh was a good wrestler.
Yeah, Josh was almost state champ. Like, but
Rogan Camp.
Yeah, all those guys. Brad will hook up with them, and when they start going, they'll literally clear the floor out in the living room and go until somebody gets hurt. And then they do it all the time.
It's a different group. Like if you're, I don't.
No, they just do stupid shit. Like those guys.
Jens
Those guys
is a wrestler too, right?
I think in junior high he might have wrestled.
But those guys together, like that wrestling mentality. They'll start getting beers or whatever, and somebody will like hook up like whatever.
Dude, they're aggressive.
Like just joking around, like hook
Right.
up, like whatever. I'll do it with them too, and they'll be like, they'll go all in, and I'm like, chill. I'm not trying to wrestle, bro. I'm beat up.
Right.
I'm not doing that shit no more. But those guys, like, there's been times where like they've been out somewhere or whatever, and I'll be like, what happened last night? And they'll be like, we haven't talked in a while. We fully got in a full-blown wrestling match. Full-blown wrestling match in the hallway at an elevator in a hotel. And everybody's pissed off at us, and we haven't talked to each other. Well, no, we'll see how today goes. Like, type of deal. Like, they, like, fully, like, they don't fight each other, but they, like, beat the shit out of each other like wrestling.
Dude, that's the problem. Having a brother.
That's a problem with, like,
It's
wrestlers.
so much-
No, that's the problem with wrestlers, period. Like, if somebody, like, hooks up, like, you're trying to wrestle or whatever, like, it's just that second nature. And then you're not going to lose. And all these wrestler dudes, like, I mean, I was more football than wrestling, but, like, I wrestled. But when, dude, you see those guys together, when they start dicking around, it's like they're moving coffee tables, like, couches, like, you name it. And it's like, game on.
And they're on
like,
the ground just absolutely.
No, like, till like somebody like, and then it turns into like UFC style, and somebody gets choked out or something stupid. Like it's way too much for me. Like, not my game.
Dude. So, college. Where'd you go to college at, Justin? So, last topic.
Well, I transferred around a little bit. I started at Green River.
Evergreen Community Beauty College. Okay. And then you went to Gene Juarez.
This is the guy that didn't go to college.
Yeah, Gene
Don't
Juarez
talk
was
smack.
awesome.
Don't talk smack.
Dude, I went to the freaking best college in the world.
How long?
4 years.
I thought you said you were gone for 2 years.
Wazoo. I'm a kook, dude.
What?
I was the first.
Is that real?
Yeah, I was the first true freshman ever since 1978.
I'm out here.
I was number 64. They called me Slaps.
Dude, that's the realest name I could ever put on you is Slaps.
Because I had a huge dick that would slap between my legs.
Okay.
No?
Okay.
Radio edit.
Because I kept on getting slapped. Where'd you go to college?
I started at Green River. I was a Watcom whale. That's where I found out I was going to be in aviation. And then I went into the workforce for about 2 years and started going to Embry-Riddle. And Embry-Riddle's an aviation school. They have a campus in Prescott, Florida, but I took the online world.
Nice.
What is it? Embry-Riddle worldwide courses. But anyways, yeah. So they had a campus in Seattle, so I did that and finished up with their online program. Piece of cake.
How long did it take you?
Like 8 years. But don't call me doctor. It's just embarrassing.
It's just, I'm a regular person.
Yeah, just a regular person.
Just like you. Go to sleep, wake up, have a little coffee. Just like you.
Yep. No, but it was one of those life goals, bucket list item.
Nice.
And just beat it out. Took way too long.
Well, okay.
Sorry.
Talking about college here.
Yeah. Grinded it out. Is that?
Okay.
You probably beat it out a little bit too.
I beat it out.
Hold on.
I went to college.
All right,
Just stroked
that's
right
it.
through it.
Thank you guys for listening.
I went to college too then. I've been to college several times.
All right, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for listening to Hollerin with Hollenbeck. Have a great night. Appreciate it.
College was a blur.
All right, thanks for listening, everybody.
Have a good night.
I want to say something to get you guys engaged.
Rip
Go
that out of his hand.
Go on.
All right, listen. If you're thinking about going to school
Yeah.
and you maybe don't have the cognitive aptitude
Okay.
to finish it out,
Right.
Hey, buddy, I have a degree. I'm already done with school.
Okay.
Always.
All
I'm
right.
done.
All right.
Okay, so Trav, go on,
Yeah,
listen.
me?
All ears.
there's a service out there called Chegg.
What's
Oh,
Chegg?
what?
Chegg.
What's
Chegg?
that?
So something I didn't realize when I started college, and
Are you promoting it right now?
yeah,
I like it.
oh yeah, this is bad.
I like it.
This does not speak well of me. But so
Chegg.
Yeah.
What is it all about?
The Chegger.
if you take an online class, and you take a test, you may find yourself opening another window and Googling.
Wait, so you're saying you can get a degree in anything?
Are you serious?
No. Okay, so I've got your attention.
Wait a second. So
Your attention.
hey, scratch me on that helicopter bullshit you were telling me, bro. You don't know what you're doing.
No. So helicopter degree. I've already got the helicopter
Lie
degree.
detector determined that's a lie. I'm out.
The last class I had to take to get a 4-year degree was physics. I thought, physics. I got this. Like, I'm pretty good at the physical world. Math and science and aeronautics. I got this. I got
Right.
this. This is a
Yeah.
piece of
You
cake.
can say shit. It's okay.
I got this shit.
Whoa, we gotta.
I know it. But Joey said. So anyway, I take this class physics, and so my midterms.
Guys,
I
you
just
really still got the
blazed
COVID.
through it with a C-. I'm like, yeah, I got this.
Hey, C's get degrees, bro.
Yes. And so I'm thinking, okay, I'm coming into my finals. I've done all the minimums because I need to get that piece of paper on the wall. I've spent a lot of money. Here we go. So I start prepping for this final, and it's starting to get into things like that aren't in the realm of physical world. It's like questions like, so you build a 300-foot bridge with this steel, and they give you a number for the steel that you're using, and on an 80-degree day, what's the expansion ratio coefficient of this? How big of an expansion joint do you have?
I'm quitting.
Yeah,
I'm already quitting.
that's what I'm having cold
Hey,
sweats.
do you want the answer?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
So I take I highlight the question, take it over to Google, and I drop it in Google with a paste.
They have all the answers.
No, but the question comes up.
No, but
do you want the answer to this? Ask Chegg. I'm like, oh, click here. Yeah. So for $12.99 a month, all professors' questions that you get, they didn't dream that shit up.
They Googled it. Yeah, they got it.
No, they didn't Google it. These are all published questions with published answers. And so there's a company out
Where
there.
the fuck were you when I was in college, dude?
I know.
Me just like laying up all night reading freaking physics books with one eye open, like trying to just getting off a plane from freaking being in California or something. Like, okay, yeah, I got tests tomorrow.
All you gotta do is Chegg that shit.
Well, they didn't have that back then, but
They might have.
I doubt it.
I don't know. Did you ever try Googling an answer?
They didn't have Google back then. I don't feel like
Shit.
they had like.
Yeah, no, he had like.
Ask Jeeves.
Bro, it was like, it'd be like when you turn on the computer, it'd be like, hey, the AOL thing. How's the AOL thing go? Yeah, I used to get that.
So I may have Chegged the last class of my degree, but anyway,
Anyways, real quick though, just chalk me off that helicopter thing we were talking about earlier.
had nothing to do with helicopters.
Just kidding.
Helicopters are all legit. It's just this.
Google helicopters. This looks fun.
Okay, so it looks like
Chegg,
this
I want a
goalpost
degree
here-
in physics.
But you're a doctor. Yeah, I got it from Chegg.
Me? Yep. Oh, you're depressed? You don't feel well? Probably need Ambien.
You know what?
Hold on just a second.
Let me Google this. No joke. I went to the doctor in Puyallup at like wherever it was. I knew my symptoms. I Googled them. I'm like, oh, I think I got this, but I feel really sick. Went to the doctor. He left me in the room. I don't know why he didn't shut his door. He went straight to the computer and he Googled everything.
HIV?
Yeah.
Him just on WebMD. Well, you have chlamydia.
Yeah. He's like, when was the last time you had sex?
Yeah, you. 2 years ago.
But it's flaring up. So dumb. So Chegg. All right. Well, are we sponsored by Chegg yet or what? What's going on here?
Well, let's just keep
Working on
pumping it. Yep.
I'm working on it.
Because America's youth's not dumb enough yet.
I'm like the Cole Street Brewery man. He's like the Modelo man. You are the Chegg man. I like that.
Yeah.
No question. It's where were you when I was in college, though? She's like, "Bring, you've got mail." Me just open my computer.
Oh, the answers to everything I've ever wanted on my tests.
You've got mail from Chegg.
Best Christmas present I ever got my younger brother. Here's a Chegg subscription.
He's like, what is this?
Best thing I ever got my brother for Christmas? Dick pic of me, blanket.
Are you serious?
No, come on.
I wanted to do that when I was in the mortgage industry, where I was laying on a blanket
Come on,
in front of
it was a joke.
in front of a fire.
Oh.
And I'd say, "Get a loan with me," and my manager's like, "You can't do that." And I'm like, I'm on a tiger blanket though. I'm like sitting there in front of a fire. I'll cover myself. He's like, "Can't do that." I'm like, "A calendar. Get a loan with me." Very true.
That's like when you're at work.
That's good
and you're
marketing. Where the hell was that in this podcast the whole time?
Get a loan with me. I'm
No,
not
you can
doing mortgage loans.
but you can come up with that. Like you come up with different things. Like,
Hollerin with Hollenbeck. That's as good as I got.
oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Actually.
Thank you.
It got me there.
That's pretty good. Actually, touche.
He only come with names. All right, so we're gonna end this puppy.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Justin, it was great having you
And
on,
ladies.
Thanks
We're
for
gonna.
having me.
I don't know when this is gonna air. Probably 2022, 2023. But I'm sure you're a great cook, and it was great having you on, Justin. Dead serious. You're,
Yeah, for real.
You're an amazing guy. We're proud of you. We're very, as parents, we just want to let you know that we love you, and that we support you, and that whatever you do in life, know that Joey and I are behind you.
Whoa.
Yes.
Thanks.
Do you feel believed in right now?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, we're hoping you will.
You've already done it, son.